fully. I want to know where you're watching me from. From Nigeria, let me know where you're watching me from before we get started. Let me know where you're watching me from before we get started. Okay? Great. Good to have each and every one of you here. I can see that a lot of persons have been waiting. The comment section has been boozing. Okay? Yes. So we've started. All right? Yeah, let me know. Let me know where you're watching from. In Africa, in Asia, Nigeria. Okay? Michael, we have Michael from Kaduna, we have Sheyi from Nigeria, we have Samuel from Ekiti, we have we have numerous. Eric from Ghana, we have Faith from Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Okay, we have Debbie from Calabar, Usman from Nigeria. Okay, yeah, so feels great to meet everyone and to have everyone on today's session. All right. So let me know if you're very much ready for today, because we will be doing some real digging into different currency pairs. Today, one of my biggest choice would be the US Euro USD, and then let me ask you guys, what currency do you want us to analyze today? So the one with the massive following, then the one with the massive mention, I would then let us trade that. If I have more currency pairs being mentioned, then we would pick that. So let me know in the comment section, what currency pair should we get started with? What currency pair should we get started with? Oh, a lot of persons love gold. So let's go for gold. Okay. All right, let's go for gold. Yeah. Okay, good. Gold USD. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Let's see what we got on the gold. Okay. Good. Let's see what we've got on the gold. All right. So we have gold now. Okay. Great. So let's go analyze gold. Let's dig out some gold from this. So there are some very important things you must do when getting to analyze a trade. All right. And one of those important things you must do is to ask yourself, what is the market structure on the highest time frame? What is the market structure on the highest time frame? All right. Now, let's start with the highest time frame here. We have 1 month. Let's go. 1 month. Something beautiful is happening. So you look at the trend for the monthly chart, you will discover that the trend has been going, we have a few uptrends here. At least the price level where we have let's look at this. If you look at this, you'll discover that the price level here, good. So the price we have in 2011, okay, the all-time high region in 2011, okay, is being tested. All right, is being tested here, and we can see that price actually is creating some kind of consolidation here. All right, price is creating some consolidation. Hello guys, are you still following? Okay, are you still following? So price is creating some consolidation at this region. Let me know if you are following in the comment section. Let me know if you are following in the comment section. If you are following, say following. Let me know if you are following in the comment section. If you are following me, say following. Let me know if you are following me. If you are following me, let me see you say following. All right? Following. Let me know. Good. Awesome. Awesome. Great feedbacks. Great feedbacks. Awesome. So, we can see that price is consolidating at this region. Okay? Which is a very critical region for us to observe. All right? We have to observe this region very well. All right? Now, let's map out the areas of support and resistance, the key areas of support and resistance. One of the easy way to see the exact areas of support and resistance is to look it from the line chart. All right, now let's go to the line chart. Good. Now, why did I want us to go to the line chart? That is because the line chart helps us to see the curves and the edges. All right, the contours where price actually created a footprint, okay, and closed, and regions where price created a footprint and opened. All right, now these are the regions. So let's put in our let's put in our let's mark out the key support and resistance level. These are the key support and resistance level here and here. All right, then the other ones we can see them as minor. All right, minor support and resistance levels. Okay, minor support and resistance levels, these regions. All right, we can see these regions. Why did I put them here? Because we can see price footprint at this region, same with price footprints here. Okay, great. When you come down here as well, you can see price footprint as well here, creating a minor support level. All right, good. And it was at this region that this previous support level, all right, was actually turned resistance, was actually broken through. All right, so you can see that there are two support levels here where price came and bounced back, but finally there was a breakout at this place. All right, and price rallied down, okay, And the moment price started rallying up, we saw some price fluctuation here. Don't forget we are looking at the monthly time frame, so you want to know how long it took for price to fluctuate at this region. All right, good. Now you will now discover that price finally broke off this previous support turned resistance level. All right, and when price finally broke out of it, we saw how price kept rising. All right, like it's on a steroid. Okay, it broke through the previous all-time high created in 2011. So we could see that the gold created an all-time high in 2011, and that all-time high was not broken through, or there was no other all-time high until 2020, when price came and broke through that all-time high and created a new all-time high. Now we can see price fluctuating within this level, all right, where the new all-time high is. Now our own interest is to look for area of where the money spot is on this chart, and that is why we are doing this analysis today. Okay, now so we've been able to map out key levels of support and resistance. Okay, for information purpose, let me write it out here so we could know what I'm saying. Key, okay, let me say major resistance level. Okay, it could also be called supply zone. So I want you to be familiar with the terminologies. Supply zones. All right, good. So we make this red. I'm making it red because at supply zones, at supply zones, which are key resistance level, price tends to fall. All right, price tends to fall, and when price falls at this key resistance level, you will discover that price keeps dropping when it gets to that key resistance level. Now let me also put a tag for the key support level. Major support level. Okay, major support level is also known as demand zone. Demand zone. We need to get used to that. Demand zone in the sense that when price touches that region, price has the high probability of bouncing up, bouncing back. So we can see this here. These are major support level, demand zones, and major resistance level. All right. So within this major resistance level, we have minor supports and minor resistance level. We call them minor doesn't mean that they are not significant. All right, it only goes to show that they are within some key level support and resistance. All right, and which is what we have here. So let's finish up, drawing the line. As you can see that these are key levels of resistance. Okay, you can see it here, and price finally broke out of this region, went up here, broke out of the resistance level that was created in 2012. All right, and then moved up in 2020, and currently we can see that price has been rallying between the 17k region, right, 1700 region, and the 1900 region. All right, so these are very, very important regions for us. All right, good. So let's go back to gold. Good. So these are very, very important regions for us, like I marked out previously. All right, so now let's go to the lower time frame. Okay, let's go to the lower time frame so we can then implement and look into what the lower time frame is saying in this regard. The weekly time frame. Okay, good. So we can see what is currently happening here. Let's go back to the candlesticks. Good. So we can see what is currently happening here, that price has been forming some movement within this region. Okay, let's say within this region, right? Good. And then there are other minor levels. Okay, so from what we can see here now, we can see that price is on a bearish momentum. Okay, the market is on a bearish momentum, which looks like there might be a consistent fall. Okay, there might be a consistent fall until this region. All right, so it's either price takes a support here, all right, because there are minor support levels here. If price gets the support here, then we might see price rally back up. But if price does not get a support here, then price is coming down here. All right, don't forget we are on the weekly time frame, so which means it will take days, all right, to determine this. All right, now what are the key opportunities for us? So if you are a swing trader, you might not want to jump on this opportunity on this immediately, because there is no clear opportunity yet in the market currently. All right, if you're looking closely, there is no clear opportunity, right? Except you want to keep shorting it. All right, you want to keep dumping, you want to keep selling, and that is when you are looking at the price falling to this region. All right, so if you are looking at price falling to this region, then you might want to sell. Okay, but before you would short this market, you want to see what price will do at this line here where we have 1,804. all right, so we want to see what price will do at that minor support level. Let me zoom in so you can see clearly. We want to see what price will do at this minor support level. Then if you see what price will do at this minor support level, if price breaks out of this region, okay, then you might have a higher probability of shorting it and making profit from it and exiting at this region. But if not, you might want to wait to see what price does at this region. So now let's go to the daily time frame to see if there are more opportunities for us there. Okay, so you will discover that price at this region, this is the daily time frame now. Yeah, the daily time frame now, you see what price is doing at this region. Let me get the chart together. Okay, good. So you see what price is doing at this region. So there are higher chances that there might be a continuous fall. All right, previously probably to this region. Okay, there might be a continuous fall to this region. All right, or to this region. Good. or to this region. Okay, before price might then reverse from here. Good. Someone is asking a question, say what time frame is the best to get support and resistance for the day? Like I would always say, and like I would say, there is no best time frame. All right. However, different time frame works for different persons depending on your position in the market or your view of the market. If you want to make profit in a split of seconds or minutes, which is like you are a scalper, then you want to look at lower time frames like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. If you are a position trader, it's a different ball game. You want to look at the monthly, the weekly, all right, and the daily. Okay, that is it. So depending on what kind of trader you are, it depends on the kind of position or time frame you would use. All right. So given this now, I won't recommend a buy at this region. All right. There are higher chances that price of gold would keep falling beyond this level. So let's look at the lower time frame. The lower time frame, like 4 hours. Let's see what the 4 hours got. Now we can see that on the 4 hours now. Okay, good. Let's see what we have here. So we can see that on the 4 hours, there is the bearish momentum is obvious. That price has been falling steadily, all right, and then creating some consolidation at this region. So you see that price has been consolidating around this region. I'm about to mark it out here. All right, price has been consolidating around this region, which is very important for us to observe. All right, knowing fully well that there are higher chances that price might keep falling. All right, so to determine your direction or your position in the market, you have to wait for what price will do at this region. Let me put a circle there, something. Yeah, you want to wait for what price will do at this region. Okay, good. So if price breaks below here, then you want to short the market. If price bounces and comes out of this box that I've drawn here, okay, you want to start positioning for a buy. All right, but if price have not break out of this box, of this frame, if price have not break out of this frame, all right, then you should just sit and watch to see what price will do. All right, price does not have a clear direction at this region, but breaking out either to the upside or to the downside would now determine what position you would take. Okay, so for this this is the gold analysis. Now, what other currency do you want us to analyze? What other currency do you want us to analyze? So the final take on gold is that you wait for a breakout and a retest at this support region, and you wait for a breakout and a retest at this resistance region. So either ways will now tell you your position. So when price breaks up to the upside, then you know that you are positioned for a buy. If it breaks down to the downside, then you know you are positioned for a sell. What other currency do you want us to analyze? Drop it in the comment section. All right. So someone is asking, all right, so you could always go back to watch the session. Okay. Okay, Euro USD now. All right, Euro USD. Let's see what we've got. So, what is the first thing I said you should do when you are about to analyze a chart? I said it in the beginning of this session. What do you do when you are about to analyze a chart? So we are going to analyze Euro USD now. What do you do? What's the first thing you do when you're about to analyze a chart? Let me know in the comment section. What are you supposed to do? What did I say you should do in the beginning of the session? In the beginning of the session before we analyze the chart. What did I say we should do? So let me know in the comment section. I'm waiting for you guys. What did I say we should do before, beginning to analyze the market? Good. I said determine the market structure. Wisdom said move to the higher time frame, which is very correct. All right. Ray said determine the market structure, which is very correct. Same thing Okoyemi said, determine the market structure and also go to the higher time frame. So let's do that now. Now I'm following your guidance. We are implementing what we should do before analyzing the market. So right now we are on the what is it called now? The monthly time frame. Okay, the monthly time frame. So here is it. I want to determine the market structure. Yeah, identify the market structure. So we can see that here the market has been, down for a while now, not even for a while, since 2010. The market has been down since 2010. Okay, you can see, obviously, the market has been down since 2010. Can you see that? Yeah, good. I love the fact that a lot of you are following. All right, so you can see what we've got here. So we have been able to identify our areas of support and also the trend. So here we see that the market is in a downtrend. Here we see that it has a key support level. If we would also want to identify a resistance level, we would see that there's a resistance level here. If you move this to a line chart, what you see here, you are able to see clearly the contours, all right, to place your line on. All right, you're able to see clearly the contours to place your line on. Okay, now you will also see the same thing play out here. Good. So what is the level that is very much interesting for us to see? We can see that this level is interesting for us to see. So let's move straight to the candlestick chart. Now, what chart pattern can we see here? What chart pattern can we see on the Euro USD monthly time frame? What chart pattern can we see? What chart pattern can we see on the Euro USD monthly time frame? What chart pattern? What chart pattern can we see? What chart pattern can we see? So here we can see an obvious. Let me write it out for us so we can see. Excellent. Descending triangle. Descending triangle. Okay. we can see an obvious descending triangle here. Let's do something here. Okay. So we can see an obvious descending triangle on the monthly time frame. Okay. Okay. So descending triangle. Let's make it red. It's descending, so it has to be red. Okay, good. Make it bolder. Yeah. So here we can see a descending triangle. All right. Now, when you see a descending triangle, it's a key indication of what? A bearish momentum. And there's something you need to know, that when price begin to consistently touch a particular region, when price begins to consistently touch a particular region, do know that that region is a key level of to watch. Okay, because the more price touches a particular region, the weaker the region becomes. So we can see price do something similar here. Okay, let me use a circle. We can see price do something here. All right. We can see price do similar stuff here. All right. And we can see price do stuff here. Yeah. So these regions are very important to watch, because the more price keeps touching this region, the weaker these regions become. The more price keep touching this region, the weaker the region becomes. So this is to tell us that this region, this price footprint, was stronger than this, and this is stronger than this. This is telling us that this region now is weaker than this. Okay, is weaker than this. Okay, so now you will see that there is going to be a serious price movement here. All right, but something important that is going to happen here, and there's a higher probability that would be the turnout, is consistent fall in price. Like price would consistently fall. Okay, price would consistently fall either to the next resistance level or to the next support level. Price would consistently fall. Okay, now let's go to the weekly time frame. Let's see what we've got on the weekly time frame. Okay, So here we go on the weekly time frame. Good. Now observe the price movement. Observe the price movement. See, price came here. Okay. Went up here. Came down. Went up. Just observe. Was resisted because this place is supply zone, then it came down to demand zone, and because of that it was also resisted. Okay, back to the previous price footprint level, and then another rejection took place and price is back here. Now at this time there might be no escape route for price than to fall, except there would be a rebound of price at this region. Okay, so in looking at this from the broader perspective, you would know that price is due for a fall as price consistently touches this region and weakens them. At this point now, there is a higher chance that price will keep falling at this region. There are higher chances that price would keep falling at this region. Okay, now what position do we take? Let's go to the daily time frame. The daily time frame. All right, so from what we can see on the daily time frame, let's zoom out into what price is currently doing. And obviously you can see that let me delete all the lines. You can see that price is at a point where, let me leave this, it has been on a downtrend. Okay, so let's just say right, so price is on a downtrend. And at a level of support that is weak. All right, that is weak. So if you look at it, let's analyze even the candles close to it. So it will give us obvious reasons why this market we have to short the market. So let's look at the last 3 candles before today's candle. So this is today's candle currently forming and has not closed, so we can't determine. So when you look closely, let me zoom it in very well. Okay, so that we can be able to see with our eyes. Okay, good. Now look closely to the last 5 candles. A bearish candle followed by a bullish candle, followed by a bullish candle with a wick to the upside, meaning that there is a sell pressure at this region. All right, there is a sell pressure at this region. Okay, there is a sell pressure. Now look at what happens with the after this green candle had a sell pressure on it, then followed by what? A bearish engulfing candle. Don't forget, this is a daily time frame. All right, now if you now look at the after the bearish engulfing candle, look at the candle that followed after it, a fully bodied bearish candle that has little or no wick from the downside, which means there is no buy pressure as at yesterday at all. There was no buy pressure, but there was a lot of sell pressure. Okay, so if you look at this place now and you see that today price is trying to rebound from this region because it's a support region, but this support now is now weak. Okay, you look at the previous candle, which is yesterday's candle, daily candle before today, you will see that it closed at a fully bodied bearish candle to the downward side. As looking at this chart, I have a bearish outlook on this market. A bearish outlook on this market. So I see price falling further from this region. I see price falling further. What would I do differently to position myself? I would set a buy stop here. Sorry, I will set a buy limit. Yes. I'm sorry. I mean buy. I mean sell. A sell stop. A sell stop. I will set a sell stop. All right, at this price. Let me put the price so that for those who want to come back to check it out, I'll set a sell stop at 1.04513. all right, I'll set a sell stop at that region. Let me see. Yes, we're correct. Yeah, good. So I'll set a sell stop at this region. If I'm taking my trade on this analysis, I'll set a sell stop because I believe that price will still fall back and keep falling, but to be on the safer side, risk management, I'm setting a sell stop below the current market price, so that when market falls that my sell will be triggered. All right, and I would be my trade would be active in the market. My order will be taken. Okay, so some persons might care to say, okay, where do I set my take profit and my stop loss? I will set my stop loss here. I can set it here. I can set it here. All right, so I'll set my stop loss here or here, but however I choose to set my stop loss here. Okay, let me stop loss yes, let me put the price 1.05492. Okay, good. And then my take profit will be, let me look for a place I could set my take profit. Okay. So my take profit would be at let's say 100 pips away from the current market price. So if I'm setting my sell stop at this region now, then my stop loss would be here. Let me put it here. Okay, then my take profit could be twice here, down here. So at this region here, I would set my sell stop. So I have a bearish outlook on this trade. All right, so I'll be setting my sell stop. All right, and my what is it called? My stop loss will be here. Okay, and my take profit would be here. Let me make my take profit green. All right, so my take profit will be here. So with this now, I will just allow my trade to run. Once the market reverses back and triggers my sell stop, then my trade will be active. All right, and then my trade will be active and the market keeps going down as analyzed. However, if it keeps going up, my trade would not be activated and I've been able to hedge against risk. All right, so this is how I'm going to trade. This is how we are going to be trading the Euro USD. Okay, the sell stop order to be able to wait for price to reverse before you get into the market. All right, good. So what other currency should we analyze before we go? Or if you have any question regarding what I've said or my analysis, if you have any question, do well to ask in the comment section. If you have any other trade you want us to analyze, you can always share in the comment section and we'll take the last analysis for today. So someone is asking how many hours analysis are you using? So we are using a top-down approach from bigger time frames to lower time frames. All right, from bigger time frames to lower time frames. Okay, that's what we are doing, or that's what that's what we are doing. So if you have any other currency you want us to analyze now, let's just do that. And if you have any question, please do well to ask in the comment section. Why is someone asking, okay, how many hours is good to set your candle? So like I said, the time frame to use in your analysis is not determined by which one is good. It's determined by what you are looking for and what kind of trader you are. So if you are a scalper, then you want to look into the lower time frame and lowest time frames. Okay, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 minute. These are the kind of time frames you are looking at. If you are an intraday trader, you want to look at the 1 hour, the 4 hours, and the daily. Okay, if you are a position trader, then you want to look at the monthly, the weekly, and the daily time frame. Okay, great. Either limit order or stop order, either of them is better. It depends on what you want to achieve. So look closely to what I want to achieve here on this analysis. I said I'm setting a sell stop order because I'm waiting for price. I don't want to sell at the current market price. I'm waiting for the price to fall to my own preferred price, and then my sell stop will be triggered. Sell stop, right, is the order that a trader gives to a broker, okay, to buy a particular asset at his own determined price and not the current market price, which means the price below the current market price. To sell below the current market price, that's sell stop. All right, but if you want to sell above the current market price, so if I am waiting for price to go up here, all right, so let me use okay, good. If I'm waiting for price to go up to this level before I sell, all right, I can decide to sit before my computer and wait for price to get to this level before I sell, or I would just set a sell limit order. All right, a sell limit order. This sell limit order is giving the instruction to the broker that they should sell at a price above the current market price. Okay, so if you are selling immediately, it means that you are selling at the market. You are giving a market order telling the broker to sell for you at the current market price. If you are selling above the current market price, that is a sell limit order. If you are selling below the current market price, that is a sell stop order. I believe that is clear. Good. You're welcome, Wale. You're welcome. All right. Someone said we should look at US 30. All right. Let's see. That should be okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. No. It's an index. Yeah. I got you. Okay. So when analyzing stuff like this, I said we should look at start from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. So we go from the monthly time frame and see what we've got to okay, good. we can see a serious market correction at this level here. All right, so in 2020 we can see that the market was on a steroid, on a bullish steroid, and as at 2022 January, market started correcting. Okay, market started correcting at this level. Okay, market started correcting at this level. Okay, good. Now, from the monthly time frame, we can see that the bearish momentum has touched a key resistance level, a key support level. All right, and this key support level, we can see that price has actually received a buy pressure from beneath. That is why we can see this wick below here. You will see that the same thing applies to last month. Okay, there was a buy pressure that pushed price back up, but what the buy pressure was not sustained, but was greeted fastly with a bearish momentum. And now we are seeing some, some rejection towards the downside. Yeah. Let's go to the weekly time frame to have more visibility. Okay, so we can see what price is doing here more closely. Okay, you can see what price is doing here more closely. Good. So currently we can see that price is at a region that is what? A key support level. Now this key support level now is not one that we can ignore, because you will discover that after a long period of time, this is the first time price is consistently coming to touch this region, and this is like the first time. As you can see, this is just the first touch, not even the second or third. So there are a higher chance that you can see the momentum that came in last week, a bullish momentum. All right, so what we want to watch out for is this week's momentum. If this week's momentum closes above this last week bullish candle, okay, then we will be seeing a more of a bullish momentum that might take us or sustain us to this level. So we might see, let me use an arrow illustration. Once price closes above this place, you might see the market move here with a bit rally or consolidation at this level before moving up here again. All right, but first thing first, we must see price close above this region. If it closes above this region, it's already giving us a bullish momentum sign. All right, great. Someone is asking, how do you set multiple time frame on? Okay, you can always watch tutorial videos on that, but currently now I'm using the PC, so I might not be able to easily show you how to do that. How true is it when the market structure is changing, it would give an head and shoulder? So now it is not every time that you will always see an head and shoulder. All right, but head and shoulder is part of the pattern that you would see in the market when the market wants to change direction. All right, either you see a double, either you see an head and shoulder, all right, or you see a double bottom or a double top. Okay, these are patterns that's indicating that market is about to reverse. Okay, someone said, can you please explain key support level and okay. So what I mean is this. So when you look at this region here is a key resistance level. All right, is key resistance level because price has not gotten to this level before in a long time. All right, price has not gotten to that level before in a very, very, very long time. All right, so and because of that, we are very, very interested in knowing, in marking that region. All right, because that region is what we see as our key level of support. All right, and resistance. So you look at this. Here is key resistance level, and here key support level. Okay, good. It is key support and key resistance level because they are very important for us to watch. It's important that we observe what price has done before at this level and what price can most likely do at those levels. All right, so at the key resistance level is a level where price got to and was rejected. As you can see here, price fell. All right, the key support level is that level where price got to, after falling, price got to and is bouncing back up. All right, and for the fact that this level was actually broken through, okay, you can see that price came here. Let me use good. You can see that price had once come here but couldn't break through, all right, and was rejected. It finally came here and broke through. So we can see that this resistance level has now turned support, very strong one. All right, now we are seeing what market is now doing here now, coming to test this region where resistance has turned support. Okay, so we have to watch this region and we can see what price is doing at this current region now. You can see how price is bouncing back at this current region. So like I said earlier, our moves are determined when price breaks out, bounces above this level, because that means that it will close above this bullish candle. Once it closes above this bullish candle, it gives us a confirmation that there is a bullish momentum coming in, and then we can buy from this region. All right, great. So I can see that a lot of us have gotten so much value and have learned. So if you've gotten so much value from this session, let me know in the comment section, because we'll be having more of this. So if you are getting value from this, if you want more of this, let me know in the comment section. All right, I'm waiting to see your comments. I'm waiting to see your feedbacks. Let me know in the comment section if you value the session and the explanation, the information being passed out. Okay, so that we can do more of this to keep giving you value on how to spot market opportunities. All right, let me know in the comment section if you got value from this session before we round up. Okay, I'm waiting for you guys. Michael, Wisdom, let me know if you get value, if you want more of this session. Okay, I'm sure you now understand what key support levels and key resistance levels are. Okay, someone said, is it on the daily, weekly, monthly time frame can determine the resistance key level? Yes, so the higher the time frame, the more significant the levels. All right, so your support and resistance level is becoming more and more significant the higher the time frame. So the resistance level on a daily time frame is more significant than the resistance level on a 4-hour time frame. The resistance level on a weekly time frame is more significant than the resistance level on a 1-hour time frame. All right, so the higher the time frame, the more significant the levels. Okay, thank you very much. I can see that you guys said you've gotten value. The session was great. I believe you, and I want to believe that you've learned one or two things. So for those who want to get to watch the video over again, the session is recorded and it will be on the YouTube on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to invite your friends to the next session that we'll be having every Thursday. Value, insightful, and educative live trading session. All right, guys. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you very much for showing up.